So, but today is Monday, August 18th, 2025, on the Oregon coast of the United States of America. It is 4:31 p.m. Who am I right now coming at ya? I'm pissed. So who can I be when I'm mad? I am Elm, but I'm madder than Elm. Elm is my child mad. I want my adult mad, who is usually Donnie. But Donnie, yeah, I don't know. I'm not happy. I read a headline today, and it said, let me see if I can find it. First, let me do this though. Let's get some video. I've been paddleboarding. I fell on my ass twice yesterday. Went down. I wear my life vest. I don't care if it's only up to my chest. I don't care. I wear my life vest anyway. It doesn't take much for the water to just keep plowing you, you know what I mean? So, but I went under and got a nose full of salt water, and then I fell on my ass again, which I need to be careful about. But I was standing up, and the waves are coming, so I was kind of trying to ride it, and I got low, and like I fell, but I fell right on my butt, which probably isn't good. I should probably fall into the water and not on my butt because I feel like that hurts my body worse when I fall on my butt onto the board. I don't get wet though. Walter, my dogs are being dogs, and I'm trying to stop them from being dogs. You know, it's funny. Huh. Now, when I think about it that way, how long I've been trying to stop my dogs from being dogs. You know what happens? It doesn't really work. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, let's see. I'm gonna go. How long is this? Oh, 43 minutes. Okay, and I think it's just music, so I'll turn it down. I like this video. It's not very long, this part of it. This is the part I really like, though. One morning I was heading up to Bastendorf, and I just pulled off to where there's this, it's called the Sea Grotto or something like that, but it's in a parking lot. And I pulled off and I was looking over, and that's what I saw in the morning. I really like it, as you can see, because I've said that a few times. And I'll be back in a second. I'm going to complain about the stupidness of what's going on. The headline I read said that Trump's approval ratings are soaring after the summit with Putin. Do you believe his approval ratings are soaring? I don't believe that. They're fucking lying to us. Excuse my French, but now they're lying to us. They're going to tell us that black is white, and people are going to believe it, right? And we're not going to have a choice because it's too damn late. We cannot let this. I got a headache. I'm wondering if it's because my pants are, well, they're not too tight, but they're tighter than I usually wear. Although I fit into them, so I'm glad. And when I went boogie boarding yesterday, I stood up. I'm trying to teach myself, so I need to watch more videos because there were surfers out there, but I was not where they were. And they were over, like they were at the place I probably should have been, but I didn't want to intrude. And I'm just learning, and I was playing, right? So I had my paddleboard, so I was playing. Like I don't know. It was fun. I had fun. I got wet, and I fell in, and I saw a sea lion for a minute, and then when I left, everybody was coming there. It was getting packed, so I'm like, oh, it's time to go home, play with the dogs, make dog food, which is what I did. I came home and I cooked a bunch of chicken and I made dog food. And I blended for them. I blended with the hand blender or puree or whatever. Chicken with strawberry. And I was thinking, chicken and strawberry, is that good? And then I realized that I eat chicken and cranberry salad all the time, so it probably was good. I didn't taste it though, which is surprising. I tasted the dog food. Apparently the only food in the house is right here next to me in the puzzle food dish. So it's like, let me at it. This is where the food is. there's food right over there. But that's okay, it's keeping him busy. Because I have a headache and I came home from work and so I'm gonna. Here's what's happening. Besides the fact that everything is stupid, like everything is really stupid, I'm just, I can't even wrap my mind around what's happening right now. Like the fact that I'm worried for people that I work with, the fact that I'm worried for my neighbors and my community and the people that live here, like I'm worried for them, right? And I'm worried for myself too. I'm worried for us all. I'm talking about this for a minute. I'm a little worried. But anyway, I just, and now they're lying. I mean, let me pull up this headline. You know this is bullshit. We all know this is bullshit. What fucking summit? What? Where everybody confirmed that Trump is Putin's whatever. I'm going to try to not use bad language and stuff because I don't think that benefits anything. They are just words. The thing is that I think there's no. I mean, it doesn't even matter. I guess Trump, all the politicians are starting to cuss now. It's like they're like little kids. People on the internet gave them permission to use cuss words, and so now they're doing it, right? And it's just like I think it was BTC was one of the ones I think that started it first. He's the one I think that I heard drop the F-bomb first in what I was listening to. And I heard it a couple of times when he would have like politicians on there, I think that were more straight-laced, and he would drop an F-bomb or something like that, and you could kind of see the crickets a little bit, and then all of a sudden it started being like they were all doing it, and everybody was doing it, and it's like, okay, well, us down here at my level, we've been doing it for a long time, so I'm glad you guys are all special and you've caught up. You all know how to say fuck now. Good for you. Now, do you know how to interpret fuck off? Atlas shrugged, but opposite, because all of you politicians and all of you out there that have decided you know how to use cuss words now. So you're all big boys and girls now, because you can cuss at us or each other or whatever. You're still doing nothing to help us, right? You are so into, it's like the only people that matter, and I said that, I don't know, what was I saying? They, us, whoever the fuck they are not me. They are not us. They are not the people that I deal with, right? But whoever the people are that are making the decisions that are living okay while the cost of everything is fucking doubling. I mean, coffee? I looked at coffee the other day, and literally, I think it has doubled the price of coffee. And it's like, thankfully, I quit drinking coffee as much a little bit ago. Like, I've started drinking green tea, which will probably go up too. It probably is why I have a headache today, is caffeine headache, right? But it's like, I mean, I have coffee because it's something that I let myself enjoy on the weekend, right? I mean, I used to be able to drink a pot of coffee a day and not have to worry about that, right? I could do that. It was expensive, yes, and it was kind of, but I mean, I could do that, and I shared it with my friends. We all drank coffee. That's what we did. We went to each other's houses. We would have a pot of coffee. We would drink coffee. We would do our work, whatever. But it was never a thought. And now it's like, well, let's see. I'm making it, I could have a cup on Saturday or a cup and a half on Saturday and Sunday. And then it's just, and they do this shit like they're 3 martini lunches. I mean, we're out here. I mean, coffee is a luxury. Clean sheets. I said this the other day. Clean sheets are a fucking luxury. You know my sewer? My water costs me like, I don't know, $20-$30. My sewer costs me $75, right? It's like, okay, cool. So let's not wash a whole lot of laundry. Let's not. It's funny because there's the debate on flushing, whatever. The sewer costs you quite a lot of money to be flushing your toilet all the time, right? And it's like, Donald Trump, who's got his golden toilet, doesn't understand that. The trickle of water that he bitches about, I do on purpose so that I don't have to wash my dishes, and to shower. It trickles out. Motherfucker, you can afford to have a nice hot long shower. You can afford to take a nice hot bath when your body hurts. We can't. I can't. I can't. That's one thing that really bums me out. When I lived in Montana, I could take a bath, right? And I could take 1,000 baths in the wintertime, and it still only cost me $82 a month. And I complained about that, not even knowing that, because when I lived in town in Montana, it only cost me like $27 a month, and I don't know if I was taking as many baths, so. But in the wintertime, man, I'll tell you what, sometimes I'd take 3 baths a day and read bubble baths and read, right? I would just lay in the tub because it'd be freezing outside, and I'd be like, this is nice. And I would read. And I haven't been able to do that since I moved here like 5 years ago. And it really sucks because I've tried to get hotel rooms with bathtubs and it's just not the same. I don't even know if I would enjoy taking a bath anymore now. Kind of sucks. My body kind of hurts though. But the thing is it doesn't even matter because I can't afford it. I can afford maybe a bath a month, right? I mean, it's stupid. And you've got people that are telling us that black is white and red is fucking nothing. Yellow, I don't know. And day is night. And it's so wrong. I was going to find that stupid headline. I have the worst headache. I don't think it's a caffeine headache. I think I might have a cold. My son is sick and he's all coughing all over me. I'm just like, cool. Thanks, bud. Still doing it at 25. Yeah. That's funny. Usually, though, I didn't used to get, I was usually the carrier, or then I'll get sick and, it lasts a day. It doesn't with me last as long. But I pushed it I didn't. I was really tired yesterday after boogie boarding, but I wasn't feeling really good before I went. Paddleboarding. Sorry, I stood up. There were some waves coming, and I kind of stood up, and then I fell, but that's okay. Because I tried, right? And I'm trying to do it. And I said I was. And I was out in the ocean. And I've got a video of me. I didn't take one yesterday. I wasn't out in that ocean, though. It was that ocean, but it wasn't like that. I wonder, I think I have videos of Sunset Beach. I'm sure people have seen it. It's not like, whoops, what did I do? Okay, I also want to look up this stupidness with Donald Trump. I'm just like, what? I don't understand what happened that people are okay with this. I don't understand. Well, I don't even know that people are anymore. Now they're lying to us. So I don't even know. I'm not even sure that there's anything we can. I don't know. It's sad. I'm fucking. This is what I read. Donald Trump's approval rating surges after Putin summit. I gotta find that article. Is that true? I mean, come on, really? Do you think so? I kind of doubt it. I kind of really doubt that that's true. I wonder if I'm actually streaming. I'll have to check and see. I can never tell for sure because it says I'm not. Okay, with the dogs. My dogs are being dogs again. Do you think that there's a way I can stop them? Who do you think? I could try. Stop being your dog. No, I don't. Yeah. Okay. This isn't live. Let's see if you can hear me. Yep. Okay. And the dogs too. You and your little dog Dorothy. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Trump's approval rating soars. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what it says right here. Yeah, down. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, let's take a look at this. So this says down, right? Okay, and that was a day ago. Plummets with it's all saying, okay, everything I see here, but I'm going to email this to myself. Because, see, I can't trust anything. I still have the IA somewhere where and I've talked about this before, where it told me he wasn't president. And I posted it to, Reddit. And I got banned from Reddit, what the fuck, probably because it was political and they don't want political, I don't know. Anyway, I got banned from them forever posting again, and I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, you hurt my feelings. Moderators, you're so important. Anyway, so I got banned there, but then somebody, before I got taken off of another site too, but before that happened, somebody told me I didn't know how AI worked, which clearly I don't, because it told me that Donald Trump wasn't the president that day, and he was. So I was super confused. Oh no. Well, okay, I didn't need to hear that. Oh, shit. Well, a mom and her daughter were found dead, submerged in a vehicle in Sacramento. Wow, that's too bad. That's unfortunate. But you know what? I don't know that I want my kids raising this shit. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I'm not condoning. Although I'm not condoning. You don't know what happened. Like if it was, if it was a self-induced thing, I can totally see. I can wrap my mind around why that would happen. If it was someone doing it to her and her daughter, I can't wrap my mind around that. But if it was a person trying to survive in this world right now, trying to raise a child, like someone today made the comment to me that they just hope society doesn't ruin their child. I'm like, you know what, me too, sister, me too. My son is so angry, and I don't blame him, right? I don't blame him. And it's like, it's hard for me not to pick up on that, though. I'm angry too. His anger, I can't feed into as much, because I can't afford to be as mad as he is. I'm 61. It's like, and we got this fucking shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna email this to myself. Where they're saying his approval ratings are soaring. So now they're fucking lying to us on top of it. We're just supposed to sit here and be like, oh, it's okay. You know, I mean, it's I cannot wrap my mind around all of this. It's just stupid. And I've talked about this multiple times, and I'm hoping that talking about it will bring attention to it, even though I am nobody. I am just me, and I don't know that, you know, I believe that if we put shit out in the universe, it makes it, like, look what he did. Just by putting shit out in the universe. Look what he did. Right? Just by putting it out there and believing strong enough. Yeah, he had money. I get that. That's the whole thing. I ain't got no money. If I had money, people would be listening to me then, because I could make people listen to me, because would have money. How do you make people listen to you with money? That's weird, right? I mean, oh, I guess you get promoted by having people just put your shit out there all over the place. I don't know. That's how. I don't know. He did it by calling into TV shows and lying about himself, you know. But the thing about it is it started with money, you know. And it's like, I mean, it's like they talk about people being billionaires, but who gives that the importance? Right? How do we take that importance away from them? Who gives a shit if they're billionaires, right? Who cares? Don't be all, like, it's like I don't, like, if we give them air, like, how do we not give them air anymore, right? How do we suffocate these leeches that are sucking off of us all, right? It's like, how do we pinch them off of society? Obviously, you know, like I said, Atlas shrugged in reverse, and we've talked about, or we have, like, I've heard people post about, like, even now I'm using what they supply with the internet, right? I have to buy toilet paper. I have to eat. I have to feed my dogs. Like, we're trying to sell this house that this is another reason I'm streaming, because fucking just people. So we're trying to sell this house that we're living in, which needs a lot of work. Like, it's so much more than I should have bought. It's like, there's a downstairs is an apartment, and upstairs is a house, and it's on the second level, and it's just way more than that I want, right? I want something that's all on the same level. I don't want to be walking up and down stairs. I know that it's good for me and it keeps me active and healthy. And so I will find places to walk up and down stairs, but there are times when I'm fucking tired. And I have just worked all day, and my dogs need what they need because they're dogs and they need to be outside, right? But it's like I have to go down the stairs and I have to close the gate, and then I have to I can't just like open the door and play with them. I have to go either downstairs or Walter sits down there and barks at me. But either, and then if I've got them like now, right? If I go close the gate and stuff, then my son comes home and it's like I have to open the gate, then close. It's. I need a backyard that's big enough, right? This house just doesn't work for our needs, right? But selling it is another thing because it needs a lot of work, and it's like I had an older dog in here, so and I will say, one of the things I said when I wanted to buy a house was I don't want carpet, and the house upstairs had carpet throughout the whole thing. And it was like, the way I bought it out of fear. See, that's the problem, is that we're all afraid. The fear is the worst. Like, I bought this house out of fear. A lot of things I've done in my life have been done out of fear. And I've accomplished a lot being driven by fear. But when you're being driven by fear and you're making decisions from a state of fear, you're not making the wisest choices. Even though ultimately in the end things worked out. I made that square peg fit in the round hole. I was able to do that. It just didn't look very pretty when I was doing it, right? And I made a big fat mess in the you know what I'm saying? And now it's there, but there's holes around the edges. So it's not a solid fit. It's funny. But, you know, and it's like, and right now, it's like, for a long time, that's how Donald Trump drove the narrative, right? It was by fear, by creating a fear in us, and then by creating a negativity of the things that he thought we should be afraid of, right? They're telling us we need to be afraid of brown, black, anybody different. It just, me. They'll tell you to be afraid of me if they don't like what I have to say. It does not matter what I look like. If they don't like what I am saying, they are going to tell you, you need to be afraid of me, you need to not like me, I'm here to, you know, make things bad for you, which is so not true, because I don't want to make anything bad for, I don't even want things to be really bad for them, because I don't want to dish things out that I don't want coming back at me, right? So, no, I don't want things to go totally south to where they're desolate, but I'd like for people to wake the fuck up. Like, I don't know how you wake up all these people with money that are doing these things, right? Like, did I email that to myself? I started talking again, because I'm sure that this headlight is, let me see, let me go, I'm going to email this to myself. Okay, attachment, and I'm going to go that, done, I'm going to send, hi Odin. Yeah, they're showing our house at 7 tonight. Like, first they said 6:30 to 7. Now they're like, oh, it's 7 to 7:30. And I'm just like, I signed a contract with the realtor, so I have to cooperate to a certain level, right? And it's like, okay, fine. They can walk through and look at this place. The last people that looked at it kind of pissed me off. Like, I'm going to tell them, did she make it clear to you that this is as is, right? This is not, like, no, there are no carpets throughout the house. And my thing is, I'm just going to say we were going to remodel, and now I've realized we don't want to. We don't want to put carpet and flooring into a house that we don't want to live in, you know? But it kind of irritates me because the realtor didn't even pay attention when she walked through to any of this. She made no suggestions to us about anything, right? And it's like, I don't know, whatever. We'll see what happens, whatever. People are going to walk through at 7:30. I don't give two shits, you know? I don't feel good. I'm streaming. I'll eat in a little bit, and I don't know, I'm done playing with the dogs, but Trump is stupid. It's all stupid. Everything's dumb. I'm so mad. I'm worried about us. We're just, look, see, this is such a lie. It's such bullshit. This is not fucking true. That is not true. That is not true. I do not believe that. I think that they're fucking lying to us, and I'm gonna see if I can find this headline again and see what they... Look at the birds. I need to get another camera. I left my phone at my old job when I quit, and they like had the police call me and tell me I couldn't go back. I was like, why the fuck would I go back there? These women treated me like shit for months. Why would I go back there? Obviously, they triggered me because I stood up on the desk because I can. I don't know. Hey, girl. I know yesterday when I was standing on the paddleboard and I was wobbling, I was thinking again. I was like, remember the log, remember the log. You have to remember the log. There was something I forgot to do though. Probably hold my core strong. No, because the whole time I'm like, core. Anyway, it was fun. I had a good time. And because Donald Trump is stupid. What? Temperance. Hi, girl. I know. Is your boy home? Is he back from the store? Do you want to go down? You can go down and bug him. Yeah, I know. I know that's one thing my son and his fiance, or hooker, whatever, significant other, his partner, they, when the dogs get to be too much, because I'll put them downstairs. Well, not the other two, just Temperance is the only one. The other two don't go downstairs very often. And they do not understand the peace that they're going to give up when we all live on one level, right? It's like, I know. Hi, Odin. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I love the dogs. It's not that. It's just working and being a dog parent and doing the yard work and cleaning the dog poo up and doing your own laundry and cooking food and vacuuming and watering the plants and dusting and getting gas. Getting groceries, right? These are all the things that we do, and they don't think these motherfuckers, this dude here, this motherfucker thinks we have too many holidays, right? I mean, it's like, what the hell? I want to look this up. Who was this again? I saw it. MSN. Trump approval rating. Surges. This is such bullshit. Who else is saying this? That is such bullshit. That is not true. They're lying to us. I don't believe you. I think they're lying. I think they're lying. Why it matters? It doesn't fucking matter because they're lying. They're lying to us. You know they're lying, right? I don't even want to talk about it. They're fucking stupid and they're lying. And we're just supposed to buy it. They're lying. His approval rating is not soaring. There's the Epstein thing. Then there's... So do you not... Does it... Okay. If people honestly are approving of him, I have a really, really good question for you. Do you not think that Putin holds anything on Trump? I mean, in reality, they're all a little bit like on the Epstein Island thing, right? I mean, I guess I haven't really had, I don't know, Putin's just a murderer, you know? I mean, he just murders anybody that tries to, like, this is where we're leading. Oh my God, I can't even wrap my mind around this. That is such a lie. His approval rating did not soar. It did not. MSNBC, I'm calling you out, or MSN, whatever. My head. Why would they lie to us like that? I wonder how to find out the truth. There is no way now. I mean, how are we not even supposed to think it's a lie when he fires anybody that gave him numbers he didn't like or that said anything he didn't like? How are we supposed to believe anything? I mean, I'll go take a... Well, no, I'm in Montana... Or I'm in... Actually, I'm kind of in Trump country. I am really curious. I just can't wrap my mind around how anybody could still be supportive of him after everything he's done. The price of This right here, the rewriting of history, right here. This one, this one. We should not be okay with this. A woke racist. Woke racist. Woke cannot be racist, and woke can't be those things. They're not. They don't. No. I mean, it's. I would consider myself woke. I am not racist, right? I think that everybody deserves a fair shot to be an asshole. I don't mean it that way, but I'm so irritated right now. Okay, so this is how do people support him? This is not him telling the truth. Oh my god, I have a headache. Oh my god. African American history and the American Indians. The American Indians. The American Indians. They were here first. If people still support this man, this is bad. This is bad. And we can't even believe what they're telling us. That's the thing. It's like, I'm sorry, you guys, I gotta close this. It's cold. Our wind is freezing. We can't believe anything that they're telling us. I know that I don't believe in my heart and soul that his approval rating has surged. Newsweek said it too. They're all lying. South Carolina Morning Post. See, okay, hold on a second here. Oh my god. Don't be dogs. Okay, so 2 hours ago, it says Trump approval rating holds at 40%. Okay, now that I believe. I do not believe that it has soared. I know, Walter. You're just like, but, oh, do you have these? Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to eat some for you. You guys stop. Oh, I gave him a bath yesterday. Oh my god. Oh god, hold on. Dog hair in my hand. I gave him a bath yesterday. Now his hair is all coming out. Okay. In recent weeks, hold on. I don't believe it's. I'm so lying. See, I just want to sell this house so I can buy some land and get some chickens and shit and just try to find a way to not deal with this stuff anymore. And that's the thing. As a family, I have to admit, we overconsume. Like, we get more than we need. And it's like, it's the feel better patch for everything that's happening, right? It's like the instant gratification. And the thing about it is that the companies know that, right? Everything is like fast. You can get it fast. It's just, and especially, I just can't. This is so bad. All right, U.S. President Donald Trump's approval rating held at 40% in recent weeks, matching the lowest level of his current term amid weak ratings from Hispanic voters, according to a something poll that closed on Monday. Is that, okay, that's today. No. Okay. I mean, what the fuck? Look at the date on this. What is the date today? This was published at 6:12 a.m. tomorrow morning. Am I losing my mind, or is that what that says? Oh my god. See what I mean? We can't believe anything anymore. It's like, I read one that tells me he's not president. Then this is saying, I mean, am I missing something? Does this say published 6:12 a.m. 19 August 2025. That's tomorrow. am I am I fucking It is the 18th. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Okay, it is Monday okay. Oh. Does that mean they're not going to publish it until tomorrow? Well, it's published though. I'm reading it. Oh my god. This is so funny. I don't even know how to wrap my mind around all this. Okay, well, I'm going to freaking continue to read. Is it Reuters? Does that mean they're not? I don't know. Okay, I'm confused as hell. I just guess I don't know how these things work. It's like I was told I didn't know how AI works, and I clearly don't. I don't understand any of this because that's tomorrow, by the way. Okay, U.S. Mm, U.S. President Donald Trump's approval rating held at 40%, and my son's it's gonna make perfect sense in a minute, and it's just gonna be me reading this wrong. I just know it, and I'm gonna feel really stupid. I've done that before with other things. My mind is broken, and it's getting worse. I wonder why though. So many years of this. Okay, back to reading. U.S. President Donald Trump's approval rating held at 40% in recent weeks, matching lowest levels of his current term amid weak ratings from Hispanic voters, according to a Reuters Ipsos. I know that's probably easy too. Ipsos poll that closed on Monday. The 6-day poll was conducted as economic data shows signs U.S. labor market is weakening. No shit. And as Trump oversees a sweeping immigration crackdown, while at the same time the Republican has been engaging in intense diplomacy to end the war between Russia and Ukraine. Do we really think he wants the war to end? I'm not so sure about that. I mean, if you think about it, although I am super glad about this, that all the leaders, for the NATO leaders and things are going to go when they meet with Zelensky. This is exactly what I've been saying. You know, him and JD are going to be all, we're big boys, we can cuss now. We can make fun of your clothes and get away with it. You know, it's like, what the hell, man? I get that you were bullied as a kid, both of you, but guess what? So is the rest of us, you know? And that does not give you, I mean, the way that they're acting and behaving, I am embarrassed. I am so embarrassed. I'm just like, I'm embarrassed for people that think it's okay. I have a friend that kind of a friend, I don't know, I'm having a hard time with her because she is dating a guy who is still believing this stuff, right? And I'm like, I thought that she thought more of herself than that. I'm like, how can you give air and anything, just air to someone like that? I do not understand not walking away. I don't care how, and she's not even that vested. It's not like they've been dating for a long time. It's like been like 6 months type thing. They've known each other for a long time, which is why I don't even understand that she walked into it, because she knew that. And I thought she thought better of herself than that. Because in my viewpoint, the majority of men that are Trump voters are also misogynistic, right? And don't really think that women should have the same rights or be as listened to or be valued as much as men, right? And I told her that. I'm like, you're dating this dude. And I told her all of those things. Oh. So then the other day she calls me crying, and I'm like, I know what's going on. And I'm like, fine, whatever. So I went over and went for a ride with her, and the whole time she's like talking about this misogynistic person, and I'm just like, She's like, I didn't see it. I'm like, yeah, you did. I'm sorry. You saw it. You totally saw this coming, you know? Yeah, you saw it. I mean, we've been talking about this for months, you know? Although she always says to me, oh, I know, you're right. Oh, the all knowing Donnie. And it's like my son said, she should value your experience because I dealt with it's not like I'm trying really hard not to judge her because I've been there, right? And I don't want to be like, oh, you're so, because I am 61. She is in her 30s, right? And I mean, I was being abused when I had my son, and that was in my 30s, almost 40, right? And so I'm trying not to be judging of her, but at that time, I also did not have somebody like me telling me that I care about you and I see what is happening to you and I really think you're making bad choices because had I had that, I would have kicked him out a lot fucking sooner than I did because there were times at night that I was just crying because I was like I did not know what to do and I felt like I had given up my life for this person and at that point I felt like the whole reason that I went with this person was because of fear. I just bought a house and I was afraid of doing it all by myself, right? And I met this abusive person who just latched onto me, right? And I allowed that to happen. And it's like, and again, I really wish I had had a different, like, I wish I had had me and me, like what I'm being for her right now. I wish I had had someone like that for me to say to me, you know, I see what you're doing and it's not going to benefit you, you know, and I will do anything I can to help you with this, but you have to admit what's going on. You can't just be like, oh, well, it's okay. He's just a little mean sometimes. He hasn't hit me yet. I haven't said that, but yet, because that's who he is, because verbally abusive sometimes. Like I used to be like, God, just hit me and get it over with, please. Quit throwing the verbal shit, you know. So, but I mean, so I, and that is who Trump is, right? So, and that is who a lot of the people that are supportive of him. That is, like, in my viewpoint. In this is coming from my viewpoint. If you support him, you are that kind of a person. You, if you support him, you are that kind of a person. That is who you are. Who, who do you want to be? Do you want to be an abusive child molester? You know, who takes advantage of any situation that they possibly can. That is who they are, right? And they are sucking this country dry right now. And the fact that people are like, oh, it's for the good of us all in the end. Really? Who's going to benefit from this? Because I'm pretty sure at the end of all this, there's going to be a lot of hurting people. And the fact that who's going to benefit are the ones that are going to be putting the camps together where they're going to put all the homeless people, the ones that they're driving to that point, right? I mean, I am grateful that there are 3 able-bodied people in my house, right? So we can all find some kind of work doing something. Holding on to what we have is probably going to be a challenge right now. So that's another thing about selling where I'm a little bit, because I don't want to end up getting a higher mortgage than what we're paying right now. And chances are we might, right? And it's like, at this point, it's like, I mean, I don't I don't understand what their end goal is. Like they are trying literally I think he's just trying to make a bunch he's fucking Hitler. He's trying to drive people into homelessness so that he can criminalize them so that he can put them into camps that his buddies are building and they're all going to make money off of, right? He's driving the price of food higher. So the food that they have to feed these people, of course, they're going to buy the best food, but what they're really going to be getting is not the best food. They're going to be feeding crap to the people that they aren't somehow killing off. You know, it's, oh, I'm getting a head. I feel like maybe I got a cold. My head feels warm. I used to tell my mom that. My head hot. What? Is your boy home? I think my son just came home. I know, and then they're gonna show. Look at this. I didn't go out that far. I would be scared to be out there by myself that far. Well, I mean, you could swim to. No, I would be afraid to be out there by myself. I wouldn't feel super safe. I mean, maybe in a while, but I'm just learning how to do this, you know. But I do want to get to the point where I would go out there like that with someone. Except for it was funny because the other day I did it and I was splashing on my board, being kind of silly. And then I don't know if I talked about this, but I was out there and I saw a sea lion come up, and then I'm like, because my fear is Jaws. But I'm like, here I'm splashing around, there's a sea lion, sharks eat sea lions. I'm like, oh, scared myself. It was kind of funny, but that's okay. There was a lot of people out there the other day. I don't know, I had fun. I had a lot of fun. I'm sad that everything's going sideways when I'm finally doing the things that I've wanted to do in my life, right? I'm not afraid anymore. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. Maybe this is why. It's because everything doesn't matter. It's so stupid. It's like, how can anything that I do possibly fucking be so bad that it matters right now? I'm never intentionally causing harm to anybody ever, no matter what I do. And I've spent all of my life feeling like, that's not true. There's been a couple times I've done some stuff that wasn't very good. I didn't really intentionally cause harm, but I was on meth, so I did some stuff that I'm not proud of. But I didn't cause physical harm to anybody, and like I stole some stuff because I was on meth and I needed to feed my habit. For the most part, though, I worked, to tell the honest truth. I worked a lot. But anyway. But I never intentionally hurt anybody. And I'm finally being like, okay, fuck it. Quit feeling bad about yourself like you're such a bad person, right? And then I gotta show rather than this. So I have to show you this. You tell me what you think about this.
I'm boiling water. Do you want her to bring the cup down?
You what?
Tea?
You're boiling water for tea?
Yeah.
Make a tea. So look at this. Read this right here. Read this for me. There's baby Trump. Baby balloon Trump. Okay, read that and tell me from there to just there down, and tell me if I'm wrong about this. Tell me the reason why. Because today is the 18th. So why does it say published at 6:12 a.m. 19th of August? That's tomorrow.
Reuters, 6:12 a.m. It could be time zone. Like it could be
In a different country?
Yeah.
It would have to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who wrote it? Go back. Yeah, that's the thing. Reuters is they're not an American company.
Okay. Because I'm like, I knew there had to be a logical reason, but I don't believe anything I read, because you know what? They're also saying that his approval ratings are soaring, which I know is not true.
It wouldn't, because there's...
No, they didn't say that. Someone else said
Well,
it.
it doesn't matter. Like,
I know, it's
if you
not
go,
true. It's a
if
lie.
you go to a village full of 10,000 people and
Yeah.
interview the 1,000 wealthiest and ask them how the conditions
Yeah,
are in that
yeah, yeah.
country, it's soaring. It's amazing. It's great.
That's true.
That country's doing wonderful. We did a poll. Thousands of people said that's what. No, the 1,000 richest people said it
Yeah.
was. The other 9,000 that live in that village.
So I'm
fucking
right. They're lying to us. They're lying to
Yeah,
us.
nothing new. Every day.
I know, but this is so blatant and in our faces, and I can't even believe.
The most blatant and in our face is Epstein. He's literally trying. It's the worst cover up in fucking history. It's
I'm talking about the
insane.
whole of everything that's happening, not just
Yeah.
that, not just that lie. I'm talking about all of it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Epstein. You don't think that Putin has anything to do with Epstein? You don't think that he's bound down to Putin because Putin's got shit on him? You don't think so?
Trump? Yeah.
Yes.
Trump's of course. Trump bows down to everybody. That's why he's bowing down to Israel. That's why he's bowing down to fucking literally every single person that exists. Has fucking...
I know. This is what I'm saying.
But that's the thing. There's a Russian Epstein. There's an
Yeah,
Israel
yeah, yeah.
Epstein.
I know
Like,
that.
yeah.
I know that. I know that.
Anyway, I'm making tea if you wanted to bring the cup down.
I'm starving,
Okay.
kinda. Then I will probably have tea in a minute too. I'm streaming. I've been
Love
having,
it.
So
They all just lie. Like, yeah.
I know, but I'm irritated now because I mean I'm finally. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck to do. It's just so stupid. It's so blatant, and the fact that it's just I can't even.
Yeah.
Like I don't know that we're gonna come out of
I don't know
this.
if it was Kyle Kalinske or who it was I was watching, but he was just talking about how we have so many distractions. Like a while ago, he was talking about how we have so many distractions from TV to the internet to video games to sports.
Everything. Yeah.
That it's just they literally make it a challenge to find the truth. Like it just is what it is. What they
Well, they
want. This is what
actually,
they want.
it's getting to the point to where they're making everything a challenge.
No, yeah, this is what they want.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm worried that they're trying to drive us into homelessness so they can make money off of camps and shit.
Only the people who don't want to work.
Huh?
Only the people who don't want to work. That's what they say. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like, if
yeah.
you're a white person and you're willing to work, you're fine.
That's the
Whatever
thing.
the term of
yeah,
work is.
that's the thing. It's like work how much? Work
Forever.
like well, and yeah, I mean,
Yep.
for what? I mean, when
For them. For the dollar. For them to
fucking
go in their yacht.
coffee is twice as much now.
So, yeah, no. Yep. People do their groceries. It's literally like 256% increase.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
I'm just like, I mean, it's kind of good that we've always lived poor, so, because, like, I'm like, okay, I can eat less. I need to lose weight. It's not like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
I'll drink more water and not drink as much coffee, whatever. But that's, the food part of it does suck. I don't know. The whole thing is just fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I just can't even wrap my mind around any of it anymore. I don't understand how we went so sideways.
There was this other thing that I saw too. Well, because it didn't just happen. That's the
I
thing.
know,
That's what I
that's-
saw this
I
other
know.
article talk about was about the fact that, like, for me, for example, like, I've been seeing it piece by piece, slowly,
Yeah.
just like, oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. But for you, it was just like, oh, wait, everything fucking sucks, and it's just everything all at once
Yeah.
is way different than someone getting it piece by piece. I saw someone talk about that, and I was like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of my mom. Like, literally, she was just going through life, knowing that shit sucked, didn't know why, and then
Yeah.
finally, like, saw and realized and pieced it together and was like, what the fuck, everything? And it's like, yep, everything, yep, unfortunately so, yeah.
That is so true. That is so true.
Yeah.
Because I thought that when I
But
thought,
I don't know who it was that I was watching, but
That's
they
funny.
pointed that out to me, and I was like, that is true, like, I was getting it piece by piece, and then you just got it all at once.
yeah,
And that can be way more terrifying than being like, oh, this sucks.
I'm
or,
not so
"Oh, this
scared
sucks."
anymore. Now I'm just fucking resigned and I'm angry and I really just, I want it to be better and I don't. I mean, I hope I can make it better for us. I hope we can make it better for us. I hope that we are able to.
I know, we'll see, like, that's the thing, all we can do is what we're doing, really.
Yeah, that is it. I know.
Like, it is crazy to, like, see all these people, literally American citizens getting killed,
I know.
like, getting deported to these internment camps and then
I know.
disappearing.
I know.
Like,
I know.
straight up vanishing.
You
It's
know
crazy.
what really, really bothers me? That bothers me, and what bothers me equally as much is how many people are fucking oblivious to all of this.
No, yeah.
I'm just like, and how many people are? It's like you're so petty over things when this is what's happening right now.
Well, what sucks is, like, not even the people that are oblivious, but the amount of people that are
Okay
spewing,
with it?
well, spewing the hate, yeah, and okay with it, and,
I
like,
know.
like, I was watching this video about this, ICE. I was just watching this ICE video from Kyle, and it was going through all these different instances, and this lady was yelling at him, calling him Nazis, and saying, are you okay with being a Nazi, and all this shit, and then they're like, you guys are ruining this country, and then one of the ICE officers just took a second, looked at him and said, the liberals ruined this country forever ago. Some shit like that, and it's just like, okay, there it is. Yep,
Yeah.
liberals. Okay, no.
Yeah.
We were just saying it's you. You terrorizing our community. is
Yeah,
ruining
yeah,
the country. No, it's the liberals.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, buddy. You're the one in here literally shooting. Like, there was this other video I saw where these people were in their car. ICE agents came over, smashed on the window, demanded that they let them in and shit. Didn't do it. They rolled on the window, so they broke the
it.
car window, both sides, and went to, like, open the door or something, and the dad was like, what the fuck is going on? So he went to drive away, and then the ICE agent shot at him 3 times. Luckily, nobody got hit.
Yeah,
But it's just like, what the fuck,
that's
bro?
you can't see. That's the
Like, because
thing.
they're not identifying themselves.
I
They're
know.
not marked,
That's the
they're
thing.
masked.
I mean, if they were to come up to me in a car, I would fucking take off, right? Especially if I had any kids with me,
Yeah.
and especially if I wasn't white.
Yeah.
God.
Especially right now. Like,
Well,
are you
and-
kidding me? Everybody has a gun. Mental health is through the fucking roof.
It's just
destroyed.
ridiculous. I know,
Yeah.
and that's why, like I was saying, keeping. I understand why people are staying with their
Communities.
tribes.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
I mean,
100%.
it's because I don't expect it's gonna get any better.
No, not before. Yeah. It's.
I mean, it's gonna. I'm hoping it doesn't get a whole lot worse before it gets better, but it's hard to say.
It's hard. Yeah. It's really hard to say.
I know.
With this guy. Like,
It's
this shit is crazy.
the fact that they're just like blah blah blah. I don't know. I can't. I just can't.
Yeah. None of it matters
I
anymore.
mean, it's just like really. I'm glad to know that that was yesterday though, because I'm like, what the fuck? Why are they telling me this? So published 6:12 a.m. the 19th. It just is weird. You're like, that's tomorrow.
Well, it could have been at like 4:12 our time.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter because I can't believe anything I read. Like, where are we gonna really find the truth, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, he's firing everybody that tells us the truth.
Uh huh. You should find everybody.
Yeah. So, has he gotten rid of shit? Powell? What's his name?
I don't know.
You know who that is? Chairman
It sounds
Powell, I
familiar.
think his name
I don't
is.
know.
He's like the Fed guy that makes the raids.
Okay.
He's trying to get him to
They're all
like,
dog shit. I don't
Excuse
fucking
me.
remember the names. Not like that.
yeah. What is wrong with
Like
her?
anybody who willingly associates themselves with Trump is just like, especially like even Hillary fucking Clinton say like, oh yeah, if he does this shit with Russia or whatever, like even I'd nominate him for Nobel Peace Prize. Like, Jesus Christ.
Are you kidding me?
Like, tell me that Pizzagate wasn't.
Did
actually
she
a fucking
really
thing.
say that?
Yeah. Well, it's because her family's fucked up. Bill Clinton's fucked up. You know what I
I
mean?
know that.
Like,
But that's,
fucking.
isn't this, but it's always the coolest thing. See the drip on the end of the leaves? I watered it yesterday.
Hell yeah.
I think that's cool when it does that.
I'm gonna go take this medicine.
And get
Have some
tea.
tea, yeah.
I know. I don't,
And
I
chill.
don't know. I'm probably gonna quit streaming and come down and get tea.
Yeah.
I did enough complaining about Trump. It's
No,
stupid.
that's just fucking nuts. Yeah.
Well, and being like, there are a lot. Well,
Stop!
looking at the date, I knew there was something I said. I'm like, my son's gonna come home and totally explain it to me.
Yep, time
I'm gonna
zones.
be like, okay, I'm done. Oh yeah, time zones
Time
done.
zones.
Well, I actually thought about it, but then I thought that.
Well, no, because how it should be is the website should be like, oh, you're in whatever time zone you're in. Here's the correct date that it was posted for your time. No. We're gonna post the date that it was published by this motherfucker.
Well, and not
What?
only that, I thought that was an American company.
Oh no, I mean
I didn't realize
it's just like
that.
everything nowadays. You know what I mean? They might have. An
I mean, because
American
it says
branch.
World United States
Exactly,
and
so they might have an
Canada.
American branch because they bought some sort of American publishing company when they got
Okay.
bigger. It's just like everything, you know. Like Fanta started out in Germany and now it's worldwide. It was a
Yeah.
Nazi soda, just like VW. They get bought out.
This is stupid. I can't believe that we're here.
Yep.
It's dumb.
Yep.
And I'm tired, and I don't want people coming in an hour and a half.
Yep.
All right, I'll be down for tea in a minute.
All right.
All right. Today is. I've been saying it all day because I'm like, what the hell? I don't know. I just figure everyone's trying to gaslight us now, right? Like, I feel like I don't know. Plus, I'm super tired. I didn't think of time zones. I mean, I did, but clearly not the way I should have. So what am I doing? I'm going to here. Plus, I was already worked up anyway because I'm tired of this. It's stupid, and they're lying to us. They're lying to us. My son is right. Polls don't matter. I hate being lied to, though. It makes me mad. That's one of the things that'll make me madder than anything is if I feel like I'm being lied to and then I get triggered and everything's a lie. So, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye. Peace out. I'm gonna go have tea and sit around until the buyers come to look at our house if they want to buy it. No more stupid Trump. It's dumb.